Hey there, it's Judd with Lion Digital. We've got 38 notable sites built with Craft CMS. So I got this list from builtwith.com. They pulled 34,465 sites using Craft. I pulled this a few months back. Some of the sites are no longer live. There are sites out there running Craft that don't make this list for various reasons, so it's definitely not an exhaustive list, but I hand verified the ones I pulled for this presentation. So Rolls-Royce, they have a subdomain that's some sort of safety management system program. Canon runs their business process services site on Craft. Their rival Nikon has a site running Craft. Not to be left out, Konica Minolta is in there. If you like to drink, Svedka, my favorite, Tito's. And if you're totally crazy and really hate yourself, there's Four Loko. I could not leave this out. We got GuyFieri.com. Welcome to Flavor Town. If you want some fine dining, we have Top Ramen and Cup of Noodles. I don't know if it's Nissan Food. Got Tuna Fish, Chicken of the Sea brand. Weber runs a documentation site, and I've seen that they've run some other sites that have come and gone. But it seems like they've got some craft floating around in their ecosystem. You like grilling, you may like some barbecue, Franklin Barbecue, if you're into meat or if you know anything about Texas barbecue, highly recommended. Barefoot Contessa, she has a massive cult following and is a big time personality in the cooking world. You may have heard of honey.com. This is probably the best domain on this entire list. Premier Protein, you probably see this stuff at Costco or in your local grocery store. If you want to go on a diet, the Paleo Diet looks to be a craft commerce store. Not to be outdone, Atkins.com runs Craft. Starting Strength, this is one of the canonical books in strength training. Pretty much when you're starting out, this is what everybody recommends. It's all about compound lifts and whatnot. The Holiness, the Dalai Lama, Nelson Mandela, Purple, the mattress company. Pokey, I'm not familiar with this, but apparently it's big in the gaming world. TD Ameritrade runs a publication, I would call this, their stories series. It's a nicely done subdomain. Invisalign runs some training stuff. Craft is really good behind the login, so you see a lot of that at bigger companies, them using it to training materials. You also see it a lot with brand guidelines sites. Big Commerce has been using Craft a lot for a long time. In my opinion, that's kind of a big deal for Craft, given that this is a well-known software company that runs off a PHP stack. For them to use their Craft as their content management system is a pretty strong endorsement. Mont Blanc runs some sort of partner relationship management, PRM type thing here. iRobot, you can buy your robot on their e-commerce site, and then you can get the follow-up plan. I think this is a Craft Commerce site too. BASF, you remember all those weird commercials from the 90s about we don't make a lot of the things you buy, we make a lot of the things you buy better. They run their Catalyst subdomain. Polk Audio for you audiophiles. Klipsch, they've got some other like sub speaker brands, so there's some speaker stuff floating around. AP, this one's pretty well known. I guess they're called Happy Cog now. They built some sites for them. Anyhow, Ameriprise Financial, looks like they've got a brand portal built in Craft. Bright Horizons is a super popular national daycare franchise. Code for America, Brian Regan, the comedian. The Guardian runs some subdomains. For instance, this case, they run their advertising sales and kind of promotional site for their selling ads. Arctic Monkeys, the band. Vice has a bunch of subdomains and microsites. So those were 38. There are hundreds of good ones. I just wanted to grab a few of brands you may have heard of or seen, but you see there's different uses. There's B2B stuff, there's direct to consumer, packaged goods, entertainment, stuff behind a login, you name it. So anyway, there's 38 notable sites built with Craft CMS. Hope you enjoyed it.